Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Last time we entered San Fierro, well we had already entered San Fierro, but we took a look at the Big Smoke courier missions that are entirely optional, they're just there for extra money. We also took a tour around San Fierro with the Truth to meet some of his friends who might work for us at a garage that we're going to try and build. And we helped Officer Tenpenny provide a legit and not facetious at all tip to the police hotline to arrest the DA of totally legitimate charges. We also did the NRG 500 challenge. Anyway, today, well, I'm starting off the day by grabbing some tattoos. There's a reason for this, because we're going to be dating a new girl by the name of Katie. And she likes it when CJ has a lot of sex appeal and a lot of muscle. So why was I getting tattoos? Well, tattoos give you sex appeal. Like, the more tattoos you have, the more sex appeal. So, yeah, each tattoo is just a little boost to your sex appeal. And, it's a good idea to get some tattoos if you're going to try and date some women. Also, I'm getting blonde cornrows because apparently this is the haircut that gives you the biggest boost to your sex appeal. Like, the most expensive haircuts are the way to go. So, regular cornrows, blonde cornrows, and I think the detailed haircut? Yeah. I'm also stopping by Zip, which is a new store that's available for us, to get some more clothes. Once again, in an effort to raise my sex appeal. So, yeah, there are other clothing stores that are in San Fierro, but they're just more of the same. Like, there's a Suburban and there's a Binko's. They still have the same clothes that you would normally find, you know, at their locations in Los Santos. So you're not really missing out on much. Though I guess it is a quick way to get some clothes that you might have missed at the previous locations. So yeah, I didn't really have a style I was going for here. I was just going with what looked nice. Once again, what I was about to say once again. Well, I guess it was sort of like this with the haircuts. But yeah, the more expensive your clothes, the higher the sex appeal. You won't even got a match. Anyway, here's Katie. She's practicing Tai Chi at the country club.
Hey, I'm Katie. You want to go out sometime?
Yeah, he go to digits.
Oh, great. I'll call you later.
Boy, if only getting a date were that easy in real life. So, yeah, a thing about the... Oh, well, right now I'm starting to go for the photo ops. I'll go more in depth on these after I wrap up talking about dating. But yeah, now, well, granted, there was like someone we could have dated in the Badlands, but I just chose not to because it would have required me to lose a lot of muscle and gain a little more fat. But yeah, starting now, well, what was I saying starting now? Because it did start before. Well, any woman you can date that's not Denise now has an extra bonus attached to them. So, for example, now that we're dating Katie, if at any point we ever die and we get resurrected at the hospital, we keep our money and our weapons.
Hey there, baby.
So yeah,
Hey, pretty lady.
it is very beneficial to date Katie for that reason alone.
Looking bad.
Like, just, yeah, like that alone is why you really just want to max her out and try to keep her happy. Because that comes in handy. When you get to 50%, you get the keys to her car, which is that white hearse. And when you max her out, you get the doctor's uniform, I think. Oh no, I still haven't maxed her out yet by the time of doing this post-commentary. It was taking a while for her, not to mention that, there's only 50 of those snapshots in San Fierro, not like the 100 tags in Los Santos, so yeah, I was done quicker, whereas if this were Los Santos, I probably wouldn't have been able to max out Katie by the time I was done with all 100 collectibles. But yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, you can find flowers given to her at the start of the date. As far as eating goes, she likes this diner right here, which is not too far from her house. I always recommend going there to eat. If she wants to go dancing, there's literally only one club in San Fierro, so yeah, just go there. And if she wants to drive, she likes the bridge that leads into the next area, but it's kind of blocked off, so that's impossible. Other than that, she does like hanging around downtown and Chinatown, but she doesn't like it when you drive fast. I included video, or footage rather, of us in a driving date as well as the dancing date, just for completion's sake. And they will be shown at points during this here video. I didn't include all of the dates with her because it's kind of redundant. This only had one dancing date and one driving date throughout this entire recording session, so yeah.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
Did I mention, like, how fast to drive on a driving date? I feel like I might have, but at the same time, I don't think I did. But she's not like Denise. She does not like it when you drive fast. You just gotta keep a steady pace, because she gets mad at you if you're pretty slow, too. And it is weird, because the subtitles will show her saying one thing, but you hear her talking and it's like, wait, I'm confused. Because there were times when she was yelling, "Go faster, CJ, faster!" But the text at the bottom of the screen is like, "You're moving too fast for her, slow down." So that was bizarre on so many levels. But yeah, going back to the whole dating thing, we can just now start dating more and more different women. The woman in the Badlands, I think her name is Helena, and you find her practicing her shooting on the roof of an ammunition. When you start dating her, you get access to her little gun locker, which has a flamethrower. I want to say an SMG, a shotgun, and something else. I could be very wrong there, but yeah, when you date her, you get dedicated weapon spawns, which, I mean, we kind of already have because of the tags and what's going to be coming up in this video here. So it's kind of pointless. But I guess it's cool if you want quick access to a flamethrower. And as for the outfit you get when you max her out, you get a little country outfit. I think it's just overalls and a plaid shirt with no sleeves. Yeah. Oh, and also you do get access to her vehicle, but I believe it's a convertible. I could be mixing her up with someone coming up later, but yeah, whoever's car is a convertible, you don't even need the keys. You just hop right in and drive off. So yeah, that's nice. So going back to Katie, I don't really have much to say. She looks ugly when you're in the little dining portion of the eating dates, and yeah, I'm sure her services will be coming in handy quite a bit. Especially since it appears that you only lose 2% of their meter for every time, like, you don't go out on a date with them or they get disappointed in you. So yeah, you got a lot of time to just fool around before you're like, okay, I should probably take her out on a date to renew the relationship. Because you can get dumped. Funny enough, you can, like, when you get dumped after a certain amount of time, there's a chance they might go back to their original spawn point. So, for example, in Katie's case, if she were to dump me, later on she might show up back at the golf course doing Tai Chi, and then we can start over from there. I have heard conflicting reports, though, that once they've dumped you, they disappear entirely. I think these are people that were trying this out with Denise and someone coming up later, because they're storyline girlfriends. Like, Denise didn't have a dedicated spawn point. She just showed up during a mission, and then we were dating her, so yeah. And the same thing is going to happen with a woman coming up later in the game, where you meet her and start dating her through a mission, so she doesn't have a dedicated spot where she spawns. But yeah, if any of the other girlfriends dump you, just go back to their original spots and they might show up there. There is a little trick, though. If you have all of the oysters, which maxes out your sex appeal, you don't have to do much of anything. And I think they will automatically show up at their old spots and will immediately start dating you again, regardless of if you meet their body requirements or not. So yeah, it is good to have high sex appeal, because that can trump their own personal preferences. And if you get dumped, they'll start dating you again. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say for dating. If there's something else I'm forgetting to include, I'll have it in the description. Now, moving on to the photos. I'm already like, 2/3 done with finding them. This is a weird collectible. Like, when I was looking up the locations of a few that I didn't quite understand or remember how to get, in the forums, I noticed, not forums, I'm sorry, I'm like half asleep right now. On the comments section of these videos, there were some people in the comments unironically saying, I did not know these collectibles were a thing until now. That's crazy. And to be fair, you can't see these collectibles normally. If you're paying attention, they only show up when you're looking through the camera's viewfinder. That is not good. Well, in terms of just trying to find them on your own. Like, props to the people that somehow managed to find all of the photo ops on their own. But I don't think it's possible. Or at least, it would take you a while. But yeah, that's why you want all that film, just so you can take the pictures. Pretty much you just want to find the spot where they'll show up, and zoom in enough to take the picture, and then it'll count, and then you're done and can move on to the next photo op. That's pretty much it. Nothing much else to say about it. There are some that give you leeway, which is really nice. They are among, like, my final few ones that I obtained, but yeah, like with these, I could not see the photo op icon at all. But because I took a picture in the general vicinity of where the icon would spawn, the photo counted. So, yeah. It all worked out in the long run. You get a little money for each picture you take. Once you have taken all 50 pictures, you get an extra $100,000. Nice. And then at the garage, now there will be permanent spawns for a regular shotgun, a micro SMG, a sniper rifle, and grenades. not as good, in my opinion, as the first island that actually gave you an automatic rifle. But, yeah, something's better than nothing, I guess. And besides, handguns can put in that work sometimes, as long as they're silenced and you aim directly for the head at all times. And even then, it might not be promised, but whatever, at least you tried. So yeah, I'm drawing a blank here on what to say next. I don't know. These collectibles are pretty boring. Not the most boring. I would honestly argue the oysters are worse than the photo ops, because you can just go in and out. You don't have to worry too much about anything. Just find the right spot, look in the viewfinder, take a quick picture, and then move on to the next location. Whereas with the oysters, most of the times you have to swim or find a boat to take you to the proper area. It's just annoying. Speaking of boats, there were a few of these that could only be obtained through boat. At least with the way the movie is positioned. Not movie. The game is positioned now. Yeah, I said that correctly. I'm at the point now where it's like I'm kind of tired and I am beginning to ramble, and some things I say might not make sense. And for that, I apologize. It's not even that late. It's 11. My God, I'm a lightweight now. But yeah, there were a few that were in the airport proper that you can't get at this point in time, because there's probably no way in hell your flying skills are good enough, and you have to have a certain threshold of flying or piloting skills for them to let you onto the tarmac, which I think is kind of stupid, but hey, whatever. I'll make the rules. But as I showed, it is possible to get all of the photo ops without having the next area open, and yeah, without really going too out of your way or trying to glitch your way into the airport proper to take said pictures. But the game's not that evil when it comes to the photo ops compared to other moments. So yeah, I really am drawing a blank. I don't know what else to talk about now. Went over dating and a lot of stuff about Katie. I don't think I'm forgetting to mention anything there. Talked about the state of San Andreas when it comes to taking very bad, whatchamacallit, tourist pictures of the architecture and other things I see that look nice. And, yeah, next time we're going to be doing a few more odd jobs and a few more story missions. I know today was kind of a meh part, but that's just how it is sometimes when it comes to collecting. And believe me, some later collectibles are honestly worse than them just trashing the office and leaving it the way it was. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah. I am very tired now, and I think I should probably take a nap or something. So, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and enjoy the rest of this here video as I take Katie on a few more dates and collect this here money. And when I say money, I mean taking these here pictures. Though technically I am getting this here money, as I'm getting like $1,000 for each of them there pictures. So maybe I'm not as insane as I once thought. But I should still probably take a nap or something, because it's kind of ridiculous that I'm this tired at 11. So yeah, goodbye.
Hey, sexy lady.
You want to go cruising?
Hell, it's your date. I'm just there for fun.
Thank you for the gift, Carl.
I haven't been sailing for weeks.
Oh, Carl, don't stop here. My sensei could teach you some wicked moves.
Oh, wow.
That's it, CJ, faster! Necrophilia is too far, even for me.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Such a lovely area. Mad Dog is my favorite rapper.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
I love this neighborhood this time of year. Doesn't this thing go any faster? I've been a nurse for 3 years now.
Uh-huh, yeah.
That's it, CJ. Push it! Faster! Whisk me home in your strong arms, CJ. Car crashes are so erotic.
Keep talking.
I'll give you a call, Mr. Johnson.
Bye.
Suspect is trying to escape. We'll soon stop that.
I'm getting choked up. You look so handsome.
Hey, beautiful.
You want to go clubbing?
No problem if that's what you want.
Thank you for the gift, Carl. Oh, what a dreadful place. Those Epsilon nut jobs freak me out.
This really interesting.
I hope I never have to live here. What a trashy area. My sensei could teach you some wicked moves.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Not a boring girlfriend, Carl.
Oh, why?
I've been a nurse for 3 years now.
Keep talking.
I'll see you again, okay, baby?
Bye, girl.